Somebody was extremely curious about my camp stove. This is my camp stove and my 4-liter pot and a 1.8-liter pot. Fire materials and pot cozies all around. Let's take a quick look. So inside of this pot cozy, if I can get it off one-handed, it'll be a trick. We have that. And inside of this one, oops. Sorry about that, y'all. We have the actual stove. Let's put this off to the side. Let's take a look. First off, this is a solo stove. If you do not know what a solo stove is, it is a solo stove Titan inside of this container. But as you'll see, it's not just the stove. This stove is very small. And it is a easy to use, very low smoke stainless steel. You do not have to carry any fuel at all with your stove because it uses sticks, twigs, and pine cones. Or if you want to, you can take some of those fire sticks like you can get from the store made by whoever and use those to get your fire started, and then keep feeding it sticks and twigs. Let's take a look inside of this. What do we have? I'm gonna drive you crazy again. I'm moving the camera. But inside of here, we have the lid. And then inside the lid, sorry about that. I don't have the ability yet to set this up and let it go. But this is the actual 4-liter pot. And as you can see, it's 140 ounces or 4 liters, 40L. And if you look at it from this way, it actually looks like real words in there. I don't know if you can see it with the way the light is. But inside of here is the stove itself, and I keep the handle so that way it fits in there and the handle works really well. Let's push that there. Let's put this over here. Let's put this there. Now, let's take a look at the actual stove. This stove is what I think one of the best stoves around. Before I go that far, this right here brings up a question you're probably having. What is that silver junk you got around it? That is called Reflectix material, and you can purchase Reflectix material at places like Lowe's, Home Depot, etc., etc. It comes in rolls, 25, 16, 12, and 48-inch wide, and like up to 10, 16, and 25 feet long, depending on what you actually need. You trim it to fit around whatever you want to use, and once you do that, you do not need to keep it. For example, let's say we were out and it was relatively cool or cold outside. So what do? You boil your water and you throw in your dehydrated product into the water, and then you have to keep your stove going the entire time to rehydrate your food. The downside of that is you're wasting fuel unless you have this stove, which means you don't have to do that. However, I might want to set my food up on the big pot, get it into the pot cozy, and let it rehydrate, because the cozy part of this will actually keep the temperature quite warm even at low temperatures on the outside. So let's take a quick look at the solo stove itself. I have a little slit so that way I can bring the lid to it right here, pointed up. Inside here I have my lighter that I can light whatever I need to. I also keep some waterproof matches in case I need them. Let's take a look at the actual stove. Inside here, this is the burn ring. alcohol container. What this is for, you drop this in here with alcohol, you light it, and you do not need to worry about your stove with wood. It's a great way to use if you just want a quick fire because it lights instantly. So let's take a look inside of here. What's this? Oh, look. Here's the actual stove. This piece goes on like that, and then you can put your pot, and I'm going to drive you crazy one more time because I can't do this one-handed. Sorry about that. That was crazy. It was it fits perfectly in there. So this goes on top. The lid goes up here. I can boil water. And with this pot cozy, I have it set up so I can slide it in, and then I take this lid, and if I really want to, I could take and drive it, because there's a hole there. I can actually put this on once I fold these flat. But this, and as you can see, it's been well used. Can I turn on the flashlight? Oh my gosh, I can't. And as you can see, it is a well-used piece of machinery. It is a very nice stove. I really appreciate the Solo Stove Titan, and I think that it is probably one of the most worthwhile things to purchase. The Solo Stove Titan, here's the 4 sides of the box in case you're curious. Designed to enjoy, and they aren't kidding. And I have that little surround thing. What that does is it's basically a windscreen, and the advantage to the windscreen is that your flames will go straight up to your pot instead of being blown out one of the side holes. This stove right here, this is that 1.8 is this pot right here. Excuse me, 1800, my mistake. And the Solo Stove windscreen. You can purchase this at solostove.com. Here's the information on it if you're curious. Can I zoom? Oh yeah, it's even easier when I zoom. So the weight of the stove is about a pound, 5-inch diameter, height, what it's made of. I love the fuel name. Twigs and other biomass. So basically anything that will burn can be used to cook with, or just make hot water, because coffee is one of the most important things to have with you at all times. Everybody knows that. So, let's end this video by just saying this is my Solo Stove review of my pot cozies. I absolutely love the Solo Stove Titan. I'm thinking of getting a campfire, which is a slightly larger one, but I really don't need it. And I want you all to have an absolutely amazing day and keep camping.